And we're back with part 3 of this Italian hazelnut gelato making recipe. So as you can see, my milk frothed up very nicely. I just barely touched a scald, right? So there were just little bubbles forming on the edges, as you can see. Shut off the gas, right? Turn the gas off entirely. And basically what I did was I added my 700 grams of allulose, right? Weighed out everything, added that to the mix. We're getting pretty full here on the container. This is a 4-quart, sorry, in the cooking pot. This is a 4-quart saucepan. Usually you can fit everything in here. The final recipe is going to come out to somewhere in the ballpark of like 3.5 quarts of ice cream, but that's basically what it comes out to. So now it's time to add our hazelnut spread that we made in video part 1 of this series. So I'm going to go ahead and take this out. I've already removed the blade, so it's easier to just do everything. Now, there's an easy way to do this, and there's a hard way to do this. The hard way to do this is to just take this and dump it in. You're going to have a harder time mixing everything together. So the easy way to do it is in the same container or measuring tool that I used to weigh out my allulose, right, which was our sweetener in this mix. Basically, I'm just going to use this bowl. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to spoon in just a little bit of that milk and half and half mixture with the allulose. So just about like a ladle full is usually about enough. Maybe a little bit more. We'll see how it goes. But basically now I'm going to add my hazelnut spread to this. And see if we can get all this on camera. So now what I'm trying to do is see how beautiful, rich, luxurious this hazelnut spread came out. I want to add just a little bit at a time and incorporate this so that this thins out a little bit. And if I just gentle, right? Gentle. You could throw this back in the food processor if you wanted to and reblend it all. The problem is you're going to have a huge mess on your hands when it's all said and done. Okay, so I thinned out my hazelnut spread a little bit. It's good enough for me. So now what I want to do is get a little more of the hazelnut spread in there. See, as you can see now, we thinned this out. So let me move the allulose out of the way just so we don't get any spillage. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some more of this hazelnut spread. And I don't need to show you every exact little tiny bit and piece that goes in there, but basically you get the idea. So this now is going to get mixed together. Right? And why am I doing this? I'm basically doing this so that now when you put this, right, this mixture into that mixture, everything blends up a little more smoother. Right? It'll be more consistent so you don't get clumping, right? You're going to avoid your clumps and your mess and your, you know, all that disastrous stuff in there. Why are we doing this as well? Okay, so we brought our milk and cream up to a scald, right? Just until you barely start seeing bubbles form on the edges. And the reason why we did that was so it's easier for the allulose to get absorbed right into the mixture, and also now for this hazelnut spread to get absorbed into the mixture. So just to save time, you know, this video doesn't drag on forever. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to mix in the rest of the hazelnut spread into this mixture. Then this mixture is going to go into this mixture. We're going to mix everything up and then basically let it cool down to room temperature, which is between 68 to 70 degrees, give or take. 65 to 75 degrees Fahrenheit, somewhere in that ballpark. Once that happens, all of this is going to go into the fridge and it needs to chill overnight. What that does is that helps everything to mingle together. It helps everything to be a cohesive, copacetic unit when it's all said and done. But that's basically what's going to happen. While I'm here, let me show you the Vanilla Bean King's vanilla bean paste that I'm going to put in there. I'm going to put in 1 tablespoon and I can just add it to this mixture right here. So what I'm going to do is, and just so you can all see what this looks like, I did a video review on this stuff. Great stuff, by the way, great product. If you don't want to use this, like if you're really diabetic sensitive to sugar and all that stuff, this does have corn syrup in it. Let me show you what that looks like. If I can get this on camera right there. There you go. There's your ingredients and all that good stuff. Wait, maybe, is it that one? I think it's this one. Sorry. Oops. Yeah, where is that? I think it's on this side. There you go, ingredients. So this does have a little bit of cane syrup. not corn syrup, but cane syrup. There you go. So if you don't want to use this, if you are super diabetic sensitive, just find another vanilla alternative. I will put a link to their landing page so you can check out their other products. Maybe there is something in there that you can find that is sugar-free, that you don't, spike your sugar and all that good stuff. Obviously, we're trying to be healthy here, and I don't want to make any mistakes I'm not supposed to do with your health. So contact your doctor is probably the best thing you can do. But anyways, 1 tablespoon of this vanilla bean paste is going to go in there. Very thick. That's just going to give it that little bit of extra little flavoring that we all love from vanilla. So that's going to go in there. This gets mixed in, and this is thickening up nicely. So anyways, with that being said, you kind of get the idea. I'm going to go ahead and mix the rest of this up, put in every last little ounce of this hazelnut spread. I'm going to throw this mixture into this mixture so you can see what it all looks like. Basically mix it all up. We'll be back with part 4 in this video to show you what it all looks like when it's all in the pot before it comes down to room temperature, and I'll be back with the next video. Anyways, go ahead down in the description there down below. I will put links to everything that I used today, all the products, everything, all the machines and tools and toys and whatever. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you like what you're seeing, and I'll be back shortly with part 4 in this video series.